Welcome to the Trump Breaking News Network, your daily source for up-to-date news of the political scene of Donald Trump, his presidency, American politics and conspiracies. Please subscribe and click the bell to receive notice of our breaking news. Also, share with your friends and your social media. We encourage you to like our video and share your comments. Here is today's breaking news.
This is TBNN.
Tease happening. Trump to start declassifying deep state documents including Bucket 5 in next 7-8 days, via John Solomon. The Hill's John Solomon joined Sean Hannity on Tuesday night on his top-rated Fox News show. Solomon told Sean Hannity that according to his sources President Trump will start declassifying documents in the next 7-8 days. Solomon added that President Trump will start with the release of Bucket 5 document, the exculpatory statements that the FBI possessed about its targets before it went to the FISA Court. Today for the first time Americans support investigating the FBI's conduct and the start of the Russia investigation. Sarah Carter then added that Bucket 5 includes transcripts and tapes of Papadopolous and Carter Page saying there was no way the Trump campaign was working with Russia. The Obama FBI-DOJ did not share that information with the FISA Court.
Wow. This is now 3-4 separate instances they were warned directly.
Yeah, and Sean, it is the first time that we know for sure that the FBI was in possession of a piece of intelligence from Christopher Steele that had been debunked before they went to the FISA Court, meaning they weren't in the process of verifying it, they had debunked this. I can tell you on October 17, 2016, I went to the FBI and asked a question about the same intelligence. What is it? It was being peddled by everybody in the Clinton world that there were these computer pings going on between a Trump Tower server and an Alpha Bank server in Moscow, as a Russian bank, and the theory that the Clintons were peddling, including Christopher Steele at the State Department, then sent to the FBI, was this was a secret communication channel, some beacon where Donald Trump would know it was time to call Vladimir Putin and figure out how they were going to concoct hijacking the election. The FBI knocked this down in October. So they told me on October 17th, as well as other U.S. officials, it had been ruled out as credible intelligence. And yet 4 days later, they go, knowing that Christopher Steele was peddling it, they go to the FISA Court and they represent that Christopher Steele is credible, his information is accurate. They have no derogatory information about that. This revelation tonight calls into question all of those representations before the court.
Last point. It happened, Bruce Orr warned them in August of 2016. Now we got this issue, this conflict in testimony between Loretta Lynch and Comey. But Comey also signed the first warrant FISA application in October 2016 and then told Trump, then President-elect, January 2017, it's not verified. 3 months earlier, he swore that it was. How big a problem is all of this conflict pretty much between every member of the deep state involved?
Well, first, the president's going to add to the problems of the deep state when he declassifies these first documents in the next several days. I think the most important thing that has changed in the last few months. Yeah, it is a big detail.
So we have similar sources, I'm getting.
Yes, absolutely. I have confirmed that sometime in the next 7 to 8 days, the president will declassify the first of many documents. This first one we used to call Bucket 5, the exculpatory statements that the FBI possessed about its targets before it went to the FISA Court. But let me tell you about one important dynamic that's changed. Today at the Hill, we had a new poll out. For the first time, a majority of Americans support investigating the FBI's conduct and the start of the Russia investigation. That is a sea change in public sentiment, and I think it's a sign that the American public is on to the scam that was going on here.
And it's also a sign of the great investigative work you, Sarah, Greg, the DeGenevas, I'm going to forget that, Jeanine Pirro, everybody. I'll miss 100 names, so please forgive me. Great work. You've been doing this now. You've been on it for over 2+ years. Now, because of the important investigation.
This has been the Trump Breaking News Network. Please subscribe and share to stay up to date on the latest news about our president. Be informed. Please subscribe and click the bell to receive notification of our breaking news.
This is TBNN.